Hello, amazing Lightworkers, Wayshowers, Starseeds, Change Agents, Earth Seeds, Indigo Family Tribes, from wherever you are coming from. So it's me, Lori Ann Spagna, here with you again today to share with you some more juicy tidbits about living in 5D and leveling up to the new paradigm and anchoring into the new paradigm so that you can live your best life ever. So today we're going to talk a little bit about speaking your truth in a new and real way with respect to the 5D paradigm. And understand, if you're dealing with any kind of thyroid issues, this is for you. This will also help you if you have any kind of teeth, mouth, gums, throat chakra issues, where you're anywhere in physical ill health or out of balance in this area of the body, particularly regarding thyroid, whether it's hyper or hypo. Let's understand, if this doesn't make sense to you already, this throat center, which is this chakra center, right, known as the first, second, third, fourth, fifth chakra. I had to count there for a second. So this throat center has to do with always expressing your truth in a real and authentic way, and also feeling safe in order to express your truth in a real, authentic way, and at the same time receiving truth with grace and ease. So it's the flow of exchange, of real and authentic expression, how we express and how we receive expression, and flow of information and energy coming in and through this center, right? So how we express, and if you have let's say hypothyroid, it typically means you're suppressing your truth, or you're not safe, you feel unsafe to express your truth, so you're suppressing. And truth could be just the expression of who you are, or your sense of safety to be authentic, or your sense of authenticity, or even perhaps your knowing within you that if it's hypo, that you're unable to be authentic. You feel or sense that you are unable to be authentic. For example, when I was in corporate America, I had an extremely low thyroid, and that's because I was having to suppress who I was in order to conform to the political environment where I worked, right? And the messages that I was getting from my external reality were, silence your minds. My father used to say all the time, zip your lip, put a rubber band on your wrist and snap your wrist so you don't say anything. So this was the suppression of my truth in order to conform to the environment. That's hypothyroid. Of course, needless to say, I healed myself of that after I left corporate America and started to get more in touch with my true authentic nature. And this will happen for all of you too. It happens very naturally. The message that we're told that thyroid issues cannot be healed and that we have to stay on a pharmaceutical drug for life is just a complete fabrication of serving private interests associated with pharmaceutical drug industry. Okay, on the other extreme, if there's a hyperthyroid, it's typically the overexertion of trying to be heard or understood, but there's still in there a belief somewhere, belief structures, belief systems somehow, that you're not understood, or that you've been misunderstood, or that the expression of who you are is not being received. So this overexertion, and it often is linked to like needing to be precise or perfect or exact. The person is typically overworking to express in a precise, exact way, because very likely there's a belief system underneath there that they're not understood or heard or received, or their authentic self hasn't been fully realized. Something along those lines. And understand, it could be variations of this to some degree or another. So it's up to you to explore within yourself your truth on this. That said, take all of that, use it how it serves you. The real truth in 5D is that once we heal and resolve these issues, and we understand that our expression is a unique emanation of the divine source flowing through us, and that which we receive is an emanation of the divine source coming into us, in and through and around us. And once we start more aligning with these higher truths associated with what we've been discussing, we come into alignment with the divine, the thyroid naturally heals as an expression of love, a receiving of love and expression of love, and a receiving of truth and expression of truth, a receiving of authenticity and expression of authenticity in whatever way is real, true, right, and aligned for us as individuals. And according to our alignment with Source, right? Once that starts to happen, then we level into the higher frequencies of the 5D perspective, where truth and all expression is as simple as 3 little things. And this really helps in interpersonal relationships, I believe. You simply ask yourself 3 questions in all of your expression, everywhere you express. Is it true? Is it really, really, really true? Can I know that it's true? Number 2, is it necessary? Is it really, really necessary? And this is why it's often said that when people are in higher consciousness, silence is an indication because they express less. Higher consciousness beings express a little bit less because some things just aren't necessary to say or express. So we want to ask ourselves that second question, is it really, really necessary? Because in the lower consciousness, a lot of it is necessary. We need something. We need to express something, or we need to pull. There's a lot of, energy suckers. We need to pull someone else's energy out of them in the lower realms, right? In 5D, we don't have that. So is it necessary? Is it possible that I can fill this void or space within me myself, and then it's not necessary to express it externally? All right, that's number 2. And the third, in the 5th dimensional reality and paradigm, is it kind? Is it loving? So those are the 3 questions. And we ask ourselves this in 5D every time we express and exchange information and energy here of some form or another. Is it true? Is it really, really, really true? Can I know that it's true? Is it necessary? Is it really, really necessary? Will it contribute? Will it contribute to this paradigm, to my reality, to another? Is it necessary? And number 3, is it kind? Is it loving? And if we get a yes on all 3, we get to have at it. So I hope that you will find this particular video true in some way for you, that's right for you, necessary for those of us awakening to our new authentic voice and to receiving new authentic information, and kind, because it is coming from a place in my heart to you, out of love of sharing, the love of sharing and the joy of doing this and sharing this. I hope it's helpful to you. And if it is, please let me know in the comments below, and please subscribe to the channel as well so we can stay in touch and stay connected as we level up into the 5D paradigm and the new reality for all of humanity, and as we go into higher realms beyond this realm. Other than that, I'll see you over at LoriSpagna.com, where we're doing tons of DNA activations, healing meditations, classes, and workshops about leveling up into 5D and the new paradigm. Other than that, until next time, I see you then. Lots of love. Bye-bye.